then, zombie face. No, not you guys. Welcome back to another episode of the New World LP. As you can see, I'm gathering some needed supplies. I think this is all clay. Woohoo! I get quite a lot of clay. It's pretty cool. I got quite a few stacks now. I've been hunting around for it, and I found a load underneath the ice. It's difficult to spot at first, but with a keen eye and some careful fishing around, being very careful not to get trapped under ice, I think we should be good for plenty of clay for a little while now. And as you can see, something new I've been building. Yeah, this is episode number 9 of the New World LP, and I've been busy in the meantime. This is the design idea. I started it at the end of last episode, just threw together a few bits and pieces, an idea, and I kind of like the way it's going. So this is the future, complex town of buildings. Now this is a work in progress version. This is just a work in progress. At the minute, it's making the materials that I need to build all of the buildings around the area. So it's currently making a load of stone, which I can make bricks out of, which I can make steps out of, and make the slabs out of. And it's a very nice little room. Inside, if you can imagine, that the idea is that they've all got that functionality that on the outside I can just reach in and grab something that I want, something useful. And on the inside I will decorate it according to whatever it is, and maybe put more storage and workstations and things inside. And then upstairs on the first floor, this is how the first floor would look. Fairly nice. I'll probably put some furniture in here and put a roof on the top. At the minute, this is pretty much the digger's backpack area. So all I do is just pop my cobblestone in there. It goes through the furnace, down, feeding it charcoal, down and through into the barrels. Quite a few stacks. It's a better process than I had down at the bottom of the mine. I learnt from that and did it again, but it's just a normal furnace instead of a special metallurgy furnace. Like I say, it's all work in progress. This building here may not end up being the same use, but it's a conceptual design at the minute, an idea to base all the other ideas off. And on the top there would be the farm on the top level of whatever farm it is going to be. And these, if we look at F9, the pathways basically run across chunks. So I know that the chunk border is literally these slabs, and I know where the chunk borders are for when I'm using the meteor shield to protect my land. I can work out how much space I've got to build in before I run out of the protection, and that's a good thing. I like it. I like this. Bertie is still growling at me though. He hasn't said a good thing about me for ages. Where's he going? He just wanted a walk. Okay, have a walk around. Cool your britches. Are you mad at me still? You look mad. He does look mad at me, doesn't he? Someone in the comments said that I may have hit him. Accidentally, of course, Bertie. I didn't mean to. I've been feeding you. Look, I'll feed you lots and lots and lots. Feed you lots. You love me, but you hate me all at the same time. It's not fair. The problem that I've had is my entrance to my mine shaft down there. Hey. Is right on the boundary of a chunk. Like literally right on the boundary of the chunk. So I'm going to have this sort of building here, slightly different format to the other buildings I was thinking. And, well, we really need to get started, so let's start cooking up some stuff. So I think I'll head on down to the mine and build some bits and pieces down there. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Look, sludge. In order to put this paving down, instead of just removing this straight away, I scooped it up with buckets and then put dirt in to put the paving down. And it turns out that this is sludge. And that just so happens to be a Minefactory Reloaded thing that we'll be dealing with in this episode, let's hope. So, shall we begin? We might need some rubber, so I'll keep that. Leave the hopper up here, that's fine. And... yeah, all of that stuff could probably stay up here. I don't think I need any of it. Might need that bit of leather. Right, so... Minefactory Reloaded time. Let's go and get this cooked up and sorted out down here. And I hope that dog doesn't fall and hurt himself. Because I know what he's like. He'll follow me to the ends of the world. He can't climb down a ladder, so presumably he will just teleport to me in a minute. Hopefully not killing himself. He's here already. Where'd he go? Ah! There he is. What you doing? Take your anger out on this zombie over here. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Have a go at him. Come on. Bertie. Bertie. Where are you, Bertie? Bertie. Bertie. Are you just not interested anymore? You just decided to get stuck in the... Oh, my word. Okay, right. So, raw rubber. From those trees we put in the furnace. It makes rubber bars. Here's some I made earlier. Put the rubber bars into there and it makes the rubber that I'll be using. And did I already make some? I believe I did. I believe I did. Where did I put it? I'm going to take some of that because I'll need some of that. No rubber. Ah, bricks! Ah, yes, I made some bricks. And I've got some spare sand. We should be okay here. Should be okay to start on the Minefactory Reloaded cycles. And also... I wanted to AE it, but I don't know if I've got enough there. Yeah, this raw plastic, that's the stuff we need. So it goes from the rubber bars to the raw plastic. So there's 3 stages of cooking to get it through the processing. Are you going to come back up now? Okay, come on then. Oh, all I hear is zombie growling and dog growling and... oh, it's night time as well because I see lots of red dots on my map. Let's have a quick sleep and get that over and done with. I think every time I pass this point, the spawner triggers and sends a zombie down to warm up. So the more I go up and down, the more there are ready. Right, have a quick sleep. Be right back. Right then, so where do we want to begin? Cecil and Cecil 2. I will name Cecil 2 this week. Don't worry, folks, I will. And, oh yeah, roofs. I saw this and I thought that would look cool. This is special roofing from the Jammy Furniture mod, I believe. And these roofing things are stone and ink. Not exactly easy for me to make right now, because I haven't got a lot of ink, but I go hunting for a bit of ink and make it every now and again. Why is that stuck? I don't know. Let's just jump straight into a planter. No, that's a panther. Planter. Planter. Space. There we go. Right. A planter is 2 flower pots, a piston, and some factory machine blocks. Okay. So flower pots, like so. I'm going to need plenty of those, so I'll get those now. And raw plastic. Where did I put that? Where did I put my raw plastic? There. Good, good. Okay, so we make the raw plastic into quite a few of these for now. Yes, and I believe the machine blocks are stowed across the bottom there. Oh yeah. And I need a piston. Did I leave any redstone up here? Oh my word, look at me. Such... Oh. Oh, what were you doing up there? You git. What were you doing up there? Get out of it! Right, so, yeah, lighting issues may be a problem up here then. So let's park a couple of torches around the edges of this building. Is that going to look terrible? Maybe. Maybe I need to put them into the recesses. And not on the edges. But then I'm going to have windows there. Oh. Take that back. Right, anyway, let's go and get some redstone, and I'll be right back. Back upstairs afterwards, and away we go. So, the idea of these is, I'm going to start by getting the rubber tree plants in a bit of a plantation, because those rubber trees give me the needed sap that I need to make the rubber for the Minefactory Reloaded machines. So I'm going to need quite a bit of that, so I should work on that straight away. So my first little project is going to be a planter that can make the Minefactory Reloaded bits and pieces. What am I doing? Where's my cobblestone? Ah, boo. Give me some cobble. I've been throwing everything all over the place. I just don't know where I'm going right now. Let's see. It's redstone there, isn't it? And then cobblestone there. It's been that long since I built a piston for myself. Man. Piston. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we need a piston. We need a factory machine block there. We need a piston there. And we need some plastic sheets there, there, and there. And then some plant pots there and there. Yes. So we have a planter. Now we need the harvester as well. So we need to plant them and we need to harvest them. So the harvester is a golden axe, a couple of shears. So I need some gold. I guess that's easy enough, yes. Golden axe and a couple of shears. So have I got some wood up here? I've got wood in my inventory, I know. So let's just make a few sticks and make this golden axe. Why a golden axe? I don't know. And then a couple of sets of shears. Right. And then the shears go here. And the golden axe went in the middle. The machine block probably goes in the center at the bottom again. And then we need some more of these guys. Like that. So we've got a planter and we've got a harvester. They're the two important parts for the tree farm itself. So I'm going to make quite a few of those to do the different farming things that I'm going to need. But the one thing that produces, and the thing that's in those buckets, is the sludge thing, which requires a sludge boiler to take care of it, which needs 3 furnaces. Okay, 3 furnaces should be easy enough. In fact, I've already got 3 furnaces made. I must have been planning ahead without even realizing it. And then 3 of those, and then the machine block. Right, they're my first 3 machines from the Minefactory Reloaded. Now, they need power. So I'm going to need a generator. They take Minecraft jewels, actually, don't they? They take Minecraft jewels, or do they? I'll have to check that. I can't remember how many Minecraft jewels or anything they take. I think it's any power. I think, maybe. Yeah, they take any power, so generators will be fine. Generator. A standard generator requires some refined iron and some batteries and some iron furnaces. I'm going to get 2 of these made up, and then I'll be back in a moment. I also want to check out how much the AE requires. So I'm going to cook up some refined iron, 25, I guess that'll do me. And I'll be right back in a minute, guys, when I've gathered together a couple of generators. Well, alright, guys, so I've isolated just the IE stuff going on here, because I really want to use IE for everything. So even though these Minefactory Reloaded are going to be the machines, and the generator is going to be the power source, I still need an AE system to maneuver things around and control everything. And that always starts with an ME controller. Now the ME controller requires flux crystals, which are crystals, nether quartz and redstone. So I really need to keep my quartz crystals as safe as possible, for as long as possible. So I need 4 of those. So I'm going to be making these things very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, with 1, 2, 3, 4 redstone and 4 quartz. Now I'm not so worried about the quartz and that. It's the actual crystals themselves. I really need to be careful. So there's iron, which is easy enough, and the advanced controller is basically a diamond, some redstone, and some silicon. Now silicon is quartz or nether quartz dust, so I can nether quartz dust a load of silicon, which is probably a great thing. So pulverizing it, macerating it. So I'm going to test that out right now and see if I can just use one of these machines to pulverize the quartz. No. Right, so that's not going to work. So I need a macerator or a pulverizer to get started. And as I'm playing with generators at the minute, I suppose I should get a macerator sorted. But for now, that's got to be like a quick job, if anything. I've got loads of nether quartz, but not a lot of this. So I don't really want to use a lot of this. But for this particular right now, I will just want to get it started. So I am going to take that one there and let that boil up a bit, and then put that back afterwards. That can go back in there to drop in later. So we're only going to need a few bits of AE to get things done, but those few bits are going to be very, very required, including, this is going to be the other thing, is getting the quartz cutting knife, which is going to require, I could do 2 bits of quartz, that's nice. Okay, 2 sticks, 2 bits of quartz, there we go. Does it work like so, with a bit of iron on the end? Yes, it does, so that saved me a lot of resources already. The ability to use that sort of quartz is good. And then we're going for this thing here, and this needs a diamond, 2 redstone, and that. Okay, so we just need a diamond and a couple of bits of redstone. Not a problem, I've got plenty of diamonds right now, I'm looking good. So a diamond, redstone, a quartz cutting knife on the top, silicon at the bottom, that into there, and then we will take that out, put that into there, and get that cooked up quickly, and then that can go back into there. Okay. And bang, yeah, right. So we got that. So this should be a recipe that doesn't require anything other. Yeah, it's shapeless. Awesome. Okay, so a bit more quartz. Let's get that. Let's make the other 2 up. So 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. Okay, so there's my 4 there. So that would be there, 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 there. With that in the middle, and that to make my first controller. Whew. And that's going to be using the generator to power it. Now I need a storage space for it, as well as all the wires and stuff. But I'm pretty sure I'm definitely going to need a storage disk and things like that. However, I'm going to try and get away with just using it without to start off with. Could probably do with an access terminal as well, to be able to access it, and that's going to require a conversion matrix as well as cable. The conversion matrix is going to be taking quartz dust, which is this again, which requires nether quartz dust. Oh, I can't make any flux dust until I've made a macerator and got some quartz dust sorted out. So guys, another pause, because you've seen a macerator before. You don't need to see it again. I will make one and be right back when I've got it set up. Well, okay guys, I've had to make a big change around. The AE stuff, I started to spot as soon as I was making it that it was becoming increasingly expensive. Just to make the cables was more expensive. For some reason, all of this is now much more expensive than it ever was before. In flux dust and all sorts going on. I'm going to need to get a lot more of the ME stuff, the AE crystals, and I've got to find that through mining, and that's not going to be a quick process right now. So we are going to just get on with it using good old buildcraft, I think, just for now, and we'll rip everything out afterwards. Now this is going to be my basis for the first part of the automation, which is getting all of the Minefactory stuff together that I'm going to need. So we've got a collection area down the bottom, we're going to have an inner workings area here, and at the top here we're going to have the actual farm, and that's going to end up being covered with the stone around the outside, and possibly, if it looks alright, that new roofing stuff that I showed you earlier this episode. So this is going to be where the trees are going to grow, right there. So in the middle here we're going to need a planter. So the first thing we place is going to be the planter, and the planter is going to go virtually dead center. So let's put a planter dead center, shall we? There. Now the planter is going to need power. It does have a special filter and all that now, but I'm not going to be messing around with a filter. The filter's literally just going to be, and all slots we're going to have these rubber saplings. We're going to feed the saplings back in, and we're going to take the saplings back out. It's going to be simple. We could upgrade it, but we're not doing any of that this particular run. This is a very simple startup, just to let you know what's going on and how it happens. We're going to need to generate some power for that, so I'm going to put a generator underneath. It doesn't really matter which facing, so I'll just put it down there. And it's going to change into a block any second now. What's going on? Why did that just do that? That's a glitch and a half, that is. Let's wrench it out. What did I get? It is a generator. There, now it's got its texture. I made 3 generators. That didn't have a texture just a minute ago, did it, guys? Okay. I'm not going mad. I'll watch the footage back. So charcoal into there will feed that. Simples, yeah? The only thing that we want from... Well, it's already done it. The only thing that we want from here is going to be the rubber from it. So we're going to be producing wood, and we're going to be producing rubber from these trees, and that's going to get collected. So we may as well use the wood for something else, and I figure we'll use the wood for powering the furnace, to power everything. So one of the things that we're going to be doing is taking away all of the produce, but we need to be able to plant, say, a harvester in order to do that. So the harvester, I think I'm going to put on this side over here. So we're going to whip in a harvester just about here, and we need it to face the right direction. So if I got it wrong, I've got it wrong. I need to make a crescent hammer to be able to break it and stuff. So give us a second. Right, we could just place it the other way around. That'll do me. That'll do me. Right, so the other thing is we're going to need a way out. So we're going to bring the pipes down that way. We're going to need to generate some power. So the generator will go under here again. So let's pop this out as well. Stick another generator down here. And then that is going to have some of the charcoal as well. So we put the charcoal in there. Now, all of this really should be an AE system, because then there's just an input and an output. An input into the furnace, an output of there, an input into there, and an output into there, and so on and so on. But we are going to have to do it the hard way. I don't know if these guys export spit out. I think they do. So we're going to let them spit right out down this way. And I guess that that's not going to work, so I'm going to need to put an iron pipe in. This is why I want to do AE, because all of these extra pipes and stuff that just don't do it for me. Don't do it for me at all. going to need to put another bit of pipe in there to bring it down even further. Where? Hello? Hello, glitches! Thank you. Right, and can I hit it with this wrench? This wrench is the wrong wrench for the job, but I'll switch that round and have that coming out this way. Just need a different wrench, don't I? Oh, why, thank you. The harvester is ready, and it produces this sludge stuff. And this sludge stuff also needs to come down and out, but that's okay for now. Thanks. I may need to do some sort of chest and things now, won't I? I could potentially put the wood straight into there as charcoal to burn for the generator and just burn the rubber wood straight away. But what I really want to do is automate it all with AE. So we're going to have just some very basic attempts at sorting this out. And I'm going to need a diamond pipe as well, aren't I, to bring that across to organise it properly. Diamond pipe putting the saplings back in there and sending the other stuff down. And I'm going to need a wrench for that. So let me go and get this sorted and I'll be right back. Okay, so now it's all about this diamond pipe over here. This diamond pipe. And I believe that I could get this to work with putting the wood going straight up into it using the white and the saplings going straight across using the red, and everything's coming in. So now the only thing that's left, the wood going up, I need wood going into there as well, and the saplings going into there. The only thing that's left is the rubber. And really all I want to do is just store the rubber in a chest for now. So we could have some stone pipe coming off here so it doesn't mix with the other one. Stone pipe going that way. And where's the rubber? There's the rubber. Okay, so let's make green the route for rubber. Diamond pipes, buildcraft pipes, not exactly what I wanted to do here, but this is how we're doing it now, boys and girls. So yeah, we'll probably want to bring it the other way now, don't we? Bring it round this way because we don't want to mix the pipes. So we get stone pipe, stone pipe, stone pipe. That one didn't work. Give me a stone pipe, thank you. And I think I'll use a hopper here to feed that one in, because I want a bit of excess stock, maybe. Because there might be a lot of wood. There might be. So that'll end up feeding through into there, like so. And then that'll generate the heat off that. That's good. So also we want yellow to be the wood. So we've got wood going straight up to one generator, wood going down to the other generator, the raw rubber coming out into the chest, and the saplings going back into the machine. In theory, I don't need this hopper. In theory. So, yeah, should we just do away with it? Let's just do it away with it. And then we'll finish up, because this did not go according to plan. I hope to have a bit better prep for the next episode, because I was hoping to do AE all through this episode. I was hoping to get that done and show you how to AE all of this Minefactory Reloaded stuff. But instead, I've ended up having to resort back to buildcraft pipes. Not exactly what I wanted, and it's a lot more complicated in here than it needs to be, especially when I want the actual storage to go down into the lower level to store the excess wood and also store the sludge and things like that. The sludge still needs dealing with. So what I'm going to do between now and next episode is I'm going to go and I'm going to run around collecting as much quartz as I possibly can so that I can get all of my bits and pieces that I need for the AE system to plumb that in properly. But for now, it's generating wood, and it will be generating the energy that I need just as quickly as me going out there and chopping them down, really. But automation is automation, and we need to automate. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the new world in the next episode.